What's good, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for tuning in. So I know it's been a while since I made a video. I've had some issues with, I normally use my iPhone to record, and I haven't been able to do that lately. My phone has just been really jacked up. You know, it could be at 100% battery life, and I can't even get 5 minutes of filming without it dying. So I just haven't been able to record. Anyway, I've got a new phone, got the new iPad, so I'm back. Now I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to be more consistent with my uploads, at least once a week, one or two a week. But in doing that, I'm really considering kind of changing my channel up a little bit. I won't completely get rid of the cooking side of it, but I may add in some kind of like the day in the life of, or just kind of following around. There's a lot of channels that I follow now. It's probably like just as many cooking channels that I follow. There are channels that I follow that have absolutely nothing to do with cooking. And it's just kind of like the day in the life of getting to know people, following them around. And I just find that stuff interesting. So I think I'm going to throw some of that into my channel. Again, not completely get rid of the cooking part of it, but I may switch it up a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I said I would do a Q&A a couple of videos back. That's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. So let's get right into it. So the first question is from Jay Hernandez. Just has two. The first one is, what is a meal that you love that your mom makes that you can't quite make like her? That's easy. Spanish rice and fidel. I think I make a really good Spanish rice, but it's not mama's. Same thing with the fidel. I love me some fidel, and I just can't seem to make it quite like she does. I don't know. I use the same recipe, everything. It just something about mama's cooking, or grandma's cooking that you'll never be able to get right. So it's those two things: Spanish rice and fidel. Second question, also from Jay, says, what kind of job do you do? So for work, I work for Balfour / Art Carve. It's a class ring company. We make high school rings, college rings, championship, Super Bowl rings, World Series, NBA, stuff like that. I So what I do is I'm a sample coordinator. So I work with our overseas vendors over in Thailand. I work directly with them in getting our products made, the samples part of it. So like if you go to, say, a Walmart or JCPenney and you go to their jewelry display and you see our case there, though that case and all the rings that are in there, those go through me. I get those ordered, get them in, and make sure they get out to the store. So that's what I do. And also, a little side note, like I mentioned that we do like Super Bowl rings, World Series rings. Well, one of our biggest accounts has been the New York Yankees. And of course, they haven't won in a while, but when they were winning in the late 90s or early 2000s, all throughout the 2000s, we made their World Series rings. So I can say that, like, if you know baseball, and you know the Yankees, you'll know these names: Derek Jeter, A-Rod, Joe Torre, Roger Clemens, all the big names. Their World Series rings that they wear, not a replica, but their actual rings that they wear, I can say that I've worn. Because before I was in the position I'm in now, I worked in a department, in the key account department, that worked on those biggest accounts. So I actually got to work on those. So like Derek Jeter, when his ring came to me, I would wear it for a little while I was working on the other one. So it was just really cool to, it's really cool to be able to say that these rings, these World Series rings that these Hall of Famers wear, their actual rings, I've worn myself. So anyway, people kind of enjoy that when I tell them that little story. But anyway, the next question is from Heavy Metal Barbecue, and he asks, "What new or unknown barbecue channels do you watch?" I think most of the ones I watch are most of the ones everybody else watches. Uh, there are a couple that just recently I found because other people have shared, or I kind of just ran across them that I started watching, and one is it's so new to me that I can't even think of the name right now. But I will link it in the description below. Somebody, it might have been Thyron over at TNT or maybe Lau. I don't know. Somebody recommended recommended this channel or mentioned this channel, and that's how I found them. I think it was Thyron over at TNT Barbecue. Anyway, I'll link the channels below. But actually, most of the channels, the new channels lately that I've been watching, aren't even barbecue channels. They're they just it'll be something that doesn't even have to do with barbecue, like First Amendment audit channels or IRS scam channels. It's just I've been all kinds of stuff. So I can't think of the name of the one barbecue channel that I've really been into lately, but I'll make sure I link it in the description below. So sorry I couldn't think of the name now. Let's see. Chevy 11211947. I don't know if this is a question they have or if they were just asking, have you ever done meatloaf in the smoker? No. I do love me some meatloaf. That is a great idea, and I think that's something that I'm definitely going to tackle. They also said, I'd like to see you do some cooking with your family. It's just my wife and I. My wife is camera shy. She's an introvert, where I'm a extrovert. I think what I mean. And so she's not really up for being on camera. I'll see if I can kind of get her involved in some of the videos. I don't mind including her. I think she would kind of enjoy that, but we'll see. Let's see. I know there were. Oh, some of them were sent to me in a message. I'm assuming they didn't want the name mentioned, so or their name mentioned. So one asked, "Why did I start this channel?" When I started this channel, before I started this channel, I I was actually part of another community. I have a whole other channel that has absolutely nothing to do with cooking, and it's a time in my life where, well, I don't want to get into it a whole lot, but so I was part of this other community, and I was making videos. I got a ton of videos out there, and when I left that community, I enjoyed making videos, so I kind of wanted to get back into it. I enjoyed cooking, so I thought, why not combine the two? So when I thought about this particular channel, what I really wanted to do with this channel was I wanted to put a channel together to make videos showing people that you can make really good food and be really simple about it. Some channels or some videos you'll see there's like 10, 12, 15 ingredients, and it's just really like extravagant meal, and not that there's anything wrong with that. But I wanted to do something to show people that you can make like great barbecue really simple. You can make, any other dish, anything, and be really simple about it. Use minimal ingredients that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg like a lot of recipes do, and still make great tasting food. And that's what I really wanted to show in this video. So if you notice, I don't have a whole lot of videos where the ingredient list for most of what I make, is like just a ton of different ingredients. Probably the one video that I make that had the most ingredients is I think I made some like lettuce wraps, the PF Chang lettuce wraps, and I mean that was probably 5 or 6 different ingredients, and that's probably the most that I've ever put in a video. But I wanted to do something that really proved and showed that you can make, you know, great videos or great food and be really minimal, really simple yet delicious videos or recipes. So that's what I wanted to do. And, you know, wanting to make videos, loving the barbecue, and just wanting to put that together is what really drove me to make this channel. Anyway, I think that's the last question for now. If you have any questions, anything that you want to ask, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. You know, I'll always answer in another video. And I kind of like letting you guys get to know me a little better. I definitely enjoy getting to know you guys more. So if you have a question, leave it below. Again, I'm going to try to be more consistent with my uploads, at least once a week, if not twice a week. So now that I have the capability and the time, I'm really excited. So I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. And I hope you have an amazing Christmas. This is my favorite time of the year. I just absolutely love this time of year. It brings out the kid in me. So I'm excited for this time of year. I hope you guys are too. I just love being with my family and friends. I hope you guys are able to spend time with your loved ones. And we will see each other soon. You guys take care, and thanks for watching.